I want to share with you a little tip around how we are making our lives more efficient here at Carly Publishing, and I think you might be able to as well. Come right back and I'll share it with you. Welcome to this week's Andy's Point of View. Ideas to Execution by Ari Meisel, a book that he put out earlier this year. Fantastic book. I recommend it for anyone. The whole idea or the whole approach to this book is sharing tools and process tips and how companies can become more efficient at running their operations. So I want to share one with you that we're actually using ourselves right now with Carly Publishing is the hiring process, the recruiting process that he talks about. So we've taken a few pages out of his book and are using some of this in our own recruiting process to optimize, to really make that whole process efficient and actually even better. So here, let me share with you this example that we're going through right now as we're hiring for new production people within our company. We are first of all, it starts with a great ad. We have a great ad out there. It entices people. It is a marketing tactic. It's a marketing tool, your ad, so make sure it's good, it's well written. We have people come in, and we sent this ad out, and we had over 50 applicants come in. Okay? The next step is we're making them jump through a few hoops. Now, depending on the position, think about what do you want to test them on. For us, we're looking for somebody in production who is good at articulating themselves, who is good with technology and platforms, and in order to expedite the whole process, make it easier for us and more effective, is as a next step, we sent most of the applicants, not all of them, but most of them, a form to fill out. We asked them to create a YouTube video and send it to us explaining who they are, introducing themselves and why they want to work with us and why they think they'd be a good fit, as well as some samples of work that they've done in the past. Interesting thing is we took a pool of about 50 to 60 applicants, and we only asked them to jump through a few hoops initially. We only had 10 people send us the information in. So we automatically went from 50 down to 10, 40 of them self-selected out. Huge time saver. The ones who sent those in, we watched those videos, and have you ever been in an interview where you sat down with someone, you know within 5 minutes that this is not going to be a good use of your time, but because you're polite, you're nice, you sit with them at least a half an hour so that you give them the time of day and then you see them out. Huge time drain. With the video, we're able to click through very quickly, and it was interesting. Out of the 10, we narrowed down to about 4 that we actually really liked. The other 6, we didn't have to spend much time. So we were able to make quick decisions, and it worked really well. The 4 that submitted video, you actually see how much effort they put into it. It was actually a fantastic experience. We then followed up with quick phone interviews. From there, we're narrowing it down even further, doing the personality profiling and doing more in-depth interviews. And so every step along the way is meant for them to jump through a few more hoops and for us to really not only meet them and interview them like normally would happen, but to see their work in progress. The final stage with our recruiting process, because it's production, we're having them proof and edit some content. We're proofing them on their graphic design capabilities with some online testing through Adobe. And of course, we're going to do reference checks. So we probably took a process and have 9 steps to it, but almost all of them are automated, and the whole process is going so much smoother, and we're spending less time on it than we ever would have in the past. So that's just one way that we've implemented it. I would recommend picking up the book, thinking about how you could use some of these tools and tricks with your company. And sometimes process sets you free. It makes the process that much more effective, and by using less time on your part. So highly recommended. That's this week's Andy's Point of View, and I wish you good luck. Want to learn a couple of trips? Want to learn some trippy ways.